All right, guys. China just entered the chat. All right. You ever play Super Smash and you unlock a character and they're all black figured out, and you unlock them and then they're bright and you can see who it is? That's basically what's going on here. All right. We have Xi Jinping clapping his hands. Who is this person? Well, it's Xi Jinping. We can now see him. There's no more shadowy figure. What do I mean by this? China is now possibly getting in on stablecoins, guys. This is huge. We know who the player is. China is preparing to consider digital assets pegged to the yuan for the first time. This would mark a bold crack in its crypto ban since 2021. We've seen them flip-flop. We've seen them do a lot of things. Obviously, years ago, we saw them ban mining, which shifted mining elsewhere. Didn't really have an effect on the Bitcoin network. But very interesting to see this. And I wanted to highlight this because there's a lot going on right now with stablecoins. We covered yesterday, Wyoming just launched their first state-backed stablecoin in the United States. First in history. Probably going to see more to come, more states to also do this. It's running on 7 blockchains. We covered it yesterday live. Talked about the blockchains that it's on. If you guys want a rundown on that, go on YouTube and watch our live from yesterday. You'll see it there. Japan is also to approve first yen-backed stablecoin this fall. Let's stick with China for now, guys. This is pretty crazy breaking news. Okay? Obviously, China is China. If they're going to be embracing crypto like this now as opposed to banning it, Yuan-backed stablecoin, Yuan, whatever it is, Yuan-backed stablecoin. Obviously, USDC, Tether reserves are in the United States dollar. So if China is trying to rival doing something similar to strengthen their own dollar, only makes sense. They're following orders. They're following in suit. If this is going to help strengthen their economy, help strengthen their dollar, they're going to do it. All right. We saw Scott Bessent, Donald Trump say countless times they believe that partnering and making sure that companies like USDC and Tether and any other stablecoin, maybe not if it's an algorithmic one, they want to make sure that those companies are setting up shop, doing well, they can operate business, not get hit with fees, and everything is completely legal. We have that now with the Genius Act that was just passed recently. Covered it live here on the Coin Zone. If you haven't subbed yet, go ahead and do that for me, guys. You're going to be missing out on all this exciting stuff. I go live here every single day. It's Crypto with Paul. Let's get into it. China is now looking at a stablecoin. A lot of bullish news, guys. At the same time, what do we see? This is from Crypto Daily News. USDC issuer Circle partners with Binance. This is huge. We all know Binance is, I believe, the biggest global exchange. Binance has been around for a long time. Shout out to CZ. Did jail time for us, for the community. He's like the DJ Drama of crypto. All right. If you don't know DJ Drama and why he went to jail, very interesting in regards to mixtapes. But this is what's happening, guys. Stablecoins are starting to take over. This is from Cointelegraph. Japan to approve first yen-backed stablecoin this fall. Let's get into this. Japan's Financial Services Agency, FSA, is preparing to approve the issuance of Chinese yen-denominated stablecoins as early as this fall, marking the first time the country will allow a domestic fiat-pegged digital currency. Tokyo-based fintech firm JPYC will register as a money transfer business within the month and will lead the rollout. Japanese news outlet reported on Sunday. Interesting news. So, stablecoins are taking over. Let's take a look at the top 2 stables at the moment. We have Tether, or USDT, coming in at a market cap that is pretty big. Pretty insane, guys. If you guys don't know about Tether, look into Tether. $167 billion market cap. That's nothing too crazy. However, they are, I believe, one of the most profitable businesses of all time. It's absolutely insane. The revenue generated from Tether, and they just mint USDT. They just did again recently. USDC did the same thing as well. Obviously, platforms like Coinbase have their biases. Look at this. You can earn 4.10% yield on USDC, nothing with Tether. Interesting to see the biases there. USDC, $67 billion market cap. Like I said, guys, nothing too crazy. But listen, this is the competition. You know, we use USDC here. That's what I do here. Crypto with Paul. It's how I get paid. This is how you can get paid in the future. We've also talked about countless times in the past, retail stores like Amazon, Microsoft, Walmart are considering issuing their own stablecoins. This is going to be a trend, guys. Pretty soon, you might not even be owning Bitcoin or Ethereum or care about crypto, but you might even be spending it. Isn't that crazy? You guys were making fun of me. You guys were talking ish because I was looking at all this stuff a couple years ago. And now you might not even be holding the assets like Bitcoin or Ether that are going to go up in value, but you're going to be using a stablecoin because your banks are adopting it. Wells Fargo, JP Morgan, Bank of America, all are trying to issue their own stablecoin, all at the same time, trying to deter and prevent Ripple from getting their banking license. JP Morgan, Operation Choke Point 3.0, it's still happening. Still some things going on, guys. So what we're seeing right now is institutions and whole ass countries now like China and Japan starting to utilize stablecoins, a digital dollar, because it just makes sense. If they can strengthen the yuan via a digital version of it, that's what they're going to do. Now, I think this makes more sense for the United States because the United States is using stablecoins to strengthen the dollar because the dollar is the global reserve currency. So using USDC cross borders is very easy. This is the reason why Dave Portnoy was tricked out of selling his XRP because he said, oh, someone told me stablecoins are just going to take the place of RLUSD. So I sold it. I mean, come on, guys. Like, don't get your advice from Dave Portnoy. He's a good dude. I absolutely love Dave. Big fan. Barstool Sports is great. Pizza reviews are great. But bro is not a trader. I don't think that's where you should be getting your advice. Him or Aiden Ross, who sold his ETH at like 2,400. Don't get advice from these guys. Don't get advice from me. This isn't financial advice. But, you know, I'm here every single day going on live looking at this stuff. It's my job. I'd be doing it anyway. This is what I do anyway. For the past 4 or 5 years, this is what I've been doing. So, just wanted to come and chat, talk about this, guys. This is pretty insane. Countries are starting to get into stables. Countries are starting to buy Bitcoin and Ethereum for strategic reserves. This is just the beginning. Many people think that the bull run's over. We're going back into a bear market just because of some red days. Zoom out, guys. Relax. Shut your mouth. Chill out. Summer's almost over. Okay? It's almost football season. The tides are turning. What you can do is you can enjoy your time in the sun. You can enjoy your time in the next month or two going to pumpkin patches. Okay? And at the same time, don't sell your crypto. Okay? Don't wet your pants. Don't be a little poo-poo head. Don't get shaken out of the markets. This is the time where paper hands give their bags to the BlackRocks and to the people with diamond hands. So who do you want to be? Do you want to have paper or a diamond? Come on, guys. You know what's paper? The dollar. The dollar's crap, guys. Would you rather have a poopy little dollar or just a random piece of paper, or would you rather have a diamond? Shine bright like a diamond. Shout out to Rihanna, guys. All right, that's my 2 cents. All my cents are in crypto. I make that joke all the time. I'm here all day with these stupid jokes. If you guys appreciate my stupid jokes, chat, let me know in the comments. Appreciate you guys for tapping in. Once again, this is the Coin Zone. You are listening to Crypto with Paul. If you guys like what you see here, if you guys appreciate that we're covering breaking news stories every single day, we're going live while also giving you educational videos like our episode about Chainlink that came out yesterday. If you guys appreciate what we're doing here for you, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you're following on X. And we have our latest video out with Ralph Dillon, CEO of Digital BD. I sat down with him last week. Video came out today. All right. Ralph Dillon and Digital BD were debanked. Gary Gensler and the SEC, yes, they were doing it to guys like Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss and the president of the United States and his family. And they were also doing it to smaller crypto firms you might have never heard before. So interesting, very, very interesting. Guys, go watch that episode. It's absolutely insane. It really is insane. Go listen to that because, I mean, these guys were doing no illegal activity and they were having their bank accounts shut off. That's insane. So go listen to this right here. Go watch our Chainlink episode, guys. Appreciate you guys for tapping in. Like I said, this is the Coin Zone. I'm Crypto with Paul. I'll be back for another stream in a bit here, so stay tuned. I'll see you then.